Hi, I look like shit. Okay, so today I'm gonna be watching Young Royals. It has been highly requested, and I'd be more than happy to provide. Obviously, I'm here to service the public. I don't think that's public server. That's anyway. More than happy to do that video. It's happening right now. However, here is the catch. Number one, I've already seen Young Royals. I actually already saw it with my friends. I even watched it with an authentic Swede who was happy enough to provide extra information here and there so that we could better understand all of those aspects of the show, which is awesome. What you're going to be watching is not a first time reaction. I just want to repeat, it's not going to be a first time reaction. I've already seen all of season 1. We saw it in one sitting. It was a good show. It has been a while though since I have seen it, so I'm excited to rewatch it because I haven't rewatched it. So yeah, I'm excited to rewatch it for the first time. I don't know, you're gonna be getting mostly just like commentary on what I think about this scene or that or this person or that color. I talk a lot about color. I'm very color forward. Second thing that I want to mention is I will be doing my best in editing these videos to avoid a little something that rhymes with schmoppy schmite. Lots of quick editing that'll happen here and there. If that's not your cup of tea, that's completely fine. Actually, I should probably separate my audio. Let me do that first. Audacity. Okay, I think I did it.
Ja. Det stämmer inte. Jag har inte snackat med mina föräldrar överhuvudtaget.
Nej, jag är ledsen men det är redan bestämt.
I'm at the opening scene, as you can see here. My friends and I, when we watched this for the first time, I think all of us were in agreement that the acting for this is most definitely like pretty good. It felt very real to me when I was watching it again. And also like not to compare, and I promise you that I won't be comparing it to Scum or other shows a lot, but I will say it now. And this will be the end of it. If I ever do it again next time, you can dislike the video. You have full permission to dislike it. But it did kind of give me Scum feelings. Just Scum feels in terms of not the overall vibe of the show, because Scum is entirely different in the way that it was executed, but more so the acting, which felt very real. So I did like that about Young Royals. I remember. Oh, these episodes are short too, huh? Oh no, they're not. They're like 40 minutes. Just kidding. And remember, being a prince is not a punishment, but a privilege. Hilarious. They set that out in the beginning of this episode, and like so much of this guy's life. Oh fuck, I forgot his name. I'll remember it in a second. Oh, here it is. Prince Willem. So much of his life, eventually, throughout the show, spoiler alert, is going to be ruined by the fact that he is a prince. I guess that's what Young Royals is all about. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about the fact that he did break the fourth wall. I remember he did that here, and he also did it at the end of the season. That'd be interesting too, I guess. That's something that I'm looking forward to. It's just sort of seeing what other things in the beginning I missed when I watched this for the first time. There were a lot of things that were like pretty obvious, like not to call the plot predictable, but it made sense for the foreshadowing that things were leading up to certain peaks and climaxes. So that was fine. It was cool. It also meant that like we were engaged enough to follow the story. I think more so for me, what I enjoyed when I first watched this was just the chemistry between the two leads. And also the editing. I love that when they just completely take out music out of nowhere. Does that make sense? I keep mentioning these little things that I enjoy about shows like this, and I'm not really sure if I'm getting my point across as well as I would like to. What I mean is that sometimes you'll have like, from the intro, it led into the next scene after the cold open. And then once that was happening, the music that was playing throughout just gets cut out abruptly. It's such a disorienting way to transition, because there was no transition whatsoever. It was still in the same scene. The music just cut as soon as Eric shut the door. Thank you for over-explaining, Noah. You're welcome, Noah. Just a regular student welcome where the entire staff of the school lines up and there's a ton of photographers and they welcome you and introduce themselves to you. What do you mean? Nothing is out of the ordinary. This is so normal. Something really interesting too is like seeing him now in the beginning. He really does look like he sticks out like a sore thumb. He doesn't look like he is made for this role. He looks so small in it. But I'm not really sure if he has a huge desire to rule the country or not. At this moment, I don't think he does. But then eventually when he does get that opportunity at around the last episode, he does feel a lot more regal in that one. So that's a fun time. Probably made more wise, fashionable choices. Probably not an orange vest. Oh, there he is. What's his name? Shut the fuck up. Suddenly, I'm just imagining that instead of this song, they would have just sang Fools by Troye Sivan. Would have worked really well if he was gay peacocking. Imagine just being your best self when you meet the love of your life. Can't we all?
Lyssna, det är inte bara bra för dig. Allt du gör speglar oss som familj.
Like Eric just having to explain to his brother that the reason you cannot come home to the family is because you have to do this for the family. And that's why we have to ship you away as far away from the family as possible so that you can make the family proud. Also, it really isn't like a rich school with rich people if there aren't horses. Oh my God, I remember this girl. Fuck. Sarah. Oh, you sneaky bodiki. Who the fuck does macros anymore? Oh my God. Like that thing that Simon just pulled, I could never just like sit there and bully the prince. Is this what happens when you instantly fall in love with someone? You don't care if they're the prince or not. You're gonna bully them by flirting with them. I mean, you know what? It worked. Look at that. He's coming over. It's so cute. It did take them more than half of the episode to get to these two to finally meet, which is a little... They did have a lot of characters that they started setting up for. I'll give them that. But it did take a while. Also, I'm making a coffee. Be right back. Oh, he's got the little smile on. You know what that means. He's up to no good. That's the up to no good smirk. That's on the Wikipedia. The saddest thing that I realized about the two leads is that they both have such fucked up family members. You drink each other's spit and suddenly you're inseparable. I guess it does make sense though why Willem would flock to this or why this would appeal to him. It's because he's out one family. His entire family just betrayed him. Like shot him all the way over to boarding school with basically nothing. No parachute, no safety plan. It's just him all on his own, all over again. And he's supposed to make his family proud in doing so. So, like, here comes this guy in his suit and his turtlenecks and his slick back hair being all, we're brothers now, we're family now, I've got your back. Those are not the only lyrics, but thank you. Okay. That is such a move.
Själva liksom i sin... Och sen så sjöng liksom också du typ så här.
You were singing straight from your heart. That's a huge assumption to make about someone that you just met. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can I just say though about episode 1? I loved episode 1. Oh, I have a burp stuck in my heart. We got to know the characters that we needed to. There was a lot of setting up, which they did manage to do in the first half of the episode, and also having us understand how the hierarchy works in the royal family. I liked the pilot because it was wrapped up really cute, and like I said, the chemistry is just superb between the two leads. There were things that happened in the following episodes that I didn't exactly enjoy as much as I did the pilot. You will find out about that as we move further along in the series. All of that said, if you enjoyed this video and you would like to follow this series of me watching Young Royals, you want to watch this series with me or whatever, please hit that like button. I have an extended version of this video that I'm going to try to make available. If you go ahead and join the channel, you will have access to that, as well as not extended, but like early access to videos and like other goodies, if that's something that you're interested in. And also just like generally, if you want to support the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff. All right, see ya. Thank you. Bye.